we're going to start in Ebo's realm. We're going to start with baseball. Normally we do Ebo's teensy tiny baseball segment. Again, today it's an extra large teensy tiny segment, as the story is Aaron Judge from last night. Yesterday, I owe Aaron Judge an apology. Yesterday, we said he's having the worst 440 postseason of all time.
Would you like to double down and say he's having the worst 610 postseason of all time, or would you like to take that back?
I've never seen such an ineffective batting over 500 postseason in my life. No, well, look, Meek Phil kind of poisoned our brains Monday. He was coming out with all kind of stats about Aaron Judge's numbers were inflated and there was no clutch hitting. And then last night, down 6-3, Judge has his moment. And it's not just the moment itself, and Ebo, you can expound on this, but the quality of the home run. It is a swing and a home run that is quite literally unparalleled.
Yeah, the 0-2 pitch, the best you should be able to do with 100 miles an hour on your hands right there is foul it back. And he somehow hits this 107 miles an hour. Not only does he hit 107 miles an hour, it stays fair. Usually if you get a barrel to something like that, you're pulling it, yanking it foul. One of the most impressive pieces of postseason hitting you'll see. He's hitting 610 for the series now, got his homer. Yankees last night, first 3 innings, I thought, there were several moments where you just looked at him like, this is a dead baseball team.
Yep.
You have Jazz Chisholm yawning on second base.
Yeah, after the bad play, letting the run score.
You have Boone challenging the catcher's interference, which somehow didn't get overturned, but seemingly a waste of a second challenge. You have Vlad Jr. flying base. He basically jumped from third base to home plate. The Yankees were dead dogs, and then all of a sudden, Aaron Judge comes up after the Barger error. Grisham reaches in front of him, 3-run homer, brand new ball game, and it felt in that moment the Yankees might be alive. And it's crazy the difference in mood right now, because I think Yankees fans wake up this morning and they're like, oh, this is our series now.
Yeah.
I think they have the advantage, even though they're down 2-1.
Being at home, they're doing exactly what the Cubs are going to attempt to do later today. So here's some interesting numbers to justify my unparalleled swing claim there. So they started doing StatCast and pitch tracking in 2008. That was a 100-mile-an-hour pitch that was 1.2 feet inside. That is the first time ever in the regular season or the postseason in which somebody has hit a home run on such a pitch. And this year, there have been 528 pitches on 0-2 counts that are thrown out of the zone. 528 100-mile-an-hour pitches out of the zone. First player to hit one of those for a home run.
Did you say there's been 528 100-mile-an-hour pitches outside the zone?
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We live in crazy times, huh?
100-mile-an-hour pitches. The death of 100-mile-an-hour pitches being the scariest thing ever is kind of troubling. That being said, 0-2 count, to even be prepared to swing at that and be able to get the bat to the ball is incredible. Did you see the ump cam? The ump cam was cool as hell.
This is a really great shot right here.
There's a lot of great shots of this. So what a beautiful, it was a beautiful home run.
Look, you can see the ball coming in through the sky, bounces off, crowd goes crazy.
They also had the double in the, second or third inning when they're down 6-1. The leadoff hitter doubles, and he doubles right behind him and kind of gets everything back on track to set this up. Like, he delivered. He delivered big time.
And that off the foul pole also should give a lot of credit to Joe Davis. It was an electric call where it's like, it could be his moment. Not to be devil's advocate here, though. Not to poo-poo on the situation.
Well, that's exactly what you're about to do.
I am about to totally poo-poo on it.
This is like Ricky Bobby, no offense.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're about to squat.
Go ahead and squat.
You're going to poo-poo.
Take your squat and do it.
Okay, so hypothetically, if the Yankees lose tonight and the series is over, is that a moment for Aaron Judge?
Yeah, it still is. I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
I don't like, saying, you know what, if this happens, then what we just saw that was awesome totally isn't awesome anymore. Yeah, it's always going to be awesome. That was incredible. 0-2 pitch, 100 miles an hour, the weight of the world on your shoulders, by the way, and nobody else on your team is taking the iron out of the fire, and he steps up as the MVP should do, and he did it. It was awesome. If it comes out tonight, goes 3 for 3, and they lose, it's still awesome.
That's why I threw out the poo-poo. I wanted to at least start the dialogue.
You throwing the poo-poo out?
Well, because there were people online saying yesterday, like, oh, wow, like Yankees fans celebrating this as his moment, as if they're not down 2-0 in the series in a divisional round. Like, that's why I at least wanted to pose the question.
Yeah, the new Taylor Swift album actually talks about that. people online being stupid and eldest daughter and how cynical and cold we've all become. Like, why can't we celebrate something? Like, to your point, if the Yankees go on to do special things, then that gains greater importance.
That's the turnaround.
But if they go on to lose, then it's still one of the best swings we have ever seen. Like, regardless of context. And the fact that it came in the playoffs facing elimination, it's a home run that gives him the most home runs in Yankee history facing elimination and ties him with David Ortiz for the most home runs in facing elimination in MLB history. So it is an awesome play regardless of what happens from here on out.
It also still goes in the bucket of what's going to paint the picture of this postseason, right? Like if you had a one shining moment at the end of baseball postseason, that's still going to be there regardless if they lose 12-0 tonight.
Ali Faroukmanesh.
Ali Faroukmanesh.
Yes.
That's still going to be Ali Faroukmanesh from Northern Iowa against Kansas. Kansas?
Yeah.
Kind of lost is Vlad Guerrero's having an incredible
I mean, we were watching.
These two guys are just going back and forth.
You know the meme online where it's like we used to watch gods throw the football, where it's like why we had Drew Brees and Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
We're watching gods in the right-handed batter's box just absolutely dominate pitching.
Well, and
he was 8 for 10 at one point in this series.
Yeah, I think he's 8 for 11 now, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. He's been incredible. Ebo, you're a minute man yourself. Does Judge's 6'7" height?
A lot longer than that.
It's too early
Slick,
for that.
Mo. No, that was slick, Mo.
It's too early.
I see. But does Judge's height make that swing even more impressive? I've seen that bandied about as well. Like, how can a 6'7" man dig that out?
I mean, I mentioned that, at 6'7", the level of coordination required and athletic ability to get your hands inside and have a short, compact swing is very impressive. I think when you think of guys that would fight off that pitch, you think of like a Craig Biggio or a Jose Altuve, like the short, like stout men. Is that right?
Stocky?
Stocky men?
Yeah.
So what was the word you were trying to use?
Stout? It's early.
Stout?
Stout?
Stocky?
Dense.
I don't know.
Stalky, like corn.
You think of men like me, and not guys like Aaron Judge, not those behemoth men.
Jose Altuve.
Yes, you think of the Jose Altuves being able to get their hands inside. I think this is genuinely like one of the most impressive. I don't want to give our guy Wyatt too much credit because he's an absolute psycho.
I think the most impressive thing is that inflatable washing machine playing catcher for the Blue Jays. He's 5'8", 250 pounds, and he's a two-time All-Star, Silver Slugger. What he's done with his career is the most impressive thing I've seen.
And considered maybe the best defensive catcher in baseball by some metrics, which is crazy.
He's in the first percentile for running speed.
What?
Yeah. Of what? First percentile of what?
Like the lowest first.
Oh, I see.
For some reason I was thinking
he's
99.
among the slowest men.
Oh, okay. So he's just a big, pudgy monster.
Alejandro Kirk,
You know who had the worst tweet last night?
Could be anybody, but yeah, let's hear it.
A guy who you guys won't know because he's on the lowest rated show of this week. It's Dave Portnoy.
Oh, okay.
You guys dominate him on a weekly basis. But Dave Portnoy tweeted out, it was really dorky or something. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it. It happened hours ago. He was like, it was really dorky of Aaron Judge to look back at the camera in the dugout. That was awesome.
That was so sick.
When Aaron Judge came to the dugout, pointed at the camera, walked away, and then turned around and looked one more time, that was cool as hell.
I hate to admit it because they were looking so lame at the start of the game, but the Yankees had some unbelievable cool moments. I mean, the way the Jazz hit that go-ahead homer.
And then toss the bat.
Yeah, that's aura, as the kids call it. That was crazy. I think one guy who is celebrating massively this morning and taking insane victory laps, as he should every time that Aaron Judge does something well, is his hitting coach.
This guy.
Yeah.
I love that
A guy that has been called a madman, an absolute lunatic by the baseball community, saying he doesn't know how to hit, yet Aaron Judge continues to do things we've never seen on a baseball field. He was in the stadium last night.
That form is exactly how he turned on that ball.
I mean, it's unbelievable. If I was a baseball hitter and I saw what Aaron Judge was doing from the right side of the plate right now, I would fire everyone I work with and I would go work with him.
So I've gotten sucked into a few of his YouTube short holes, and his whole deal is drop the bat and turn the hips, right? And then it comes through kind of naturally. And that's the only way you're able to dig that out. So look, magical night in the Bronx. Absolutely. Aaron Judge has his moment, and all of a sudden this series looks like it has changed drastically. On the other side of the docket, not as exciting of a game as the Seattle Mariners. Really, the final score 8-4, but pretty much dominate the Tigers beginning to end. But we were given another great moment as in the ninth, Cal Raleigh hits number 61, and out of all of the people that the pig dumper could have dumped on, he dumped on this guy. a guy who literally had a shirt on that said dump 61 here, which would have been cool enough. Only he then shows his love for Cal as he takes off his shirt to reveal dump 62 here as well.
I think there might have been a dump 63 that he had underneath the 62. I think he was prepared for every single outcome in that game.
I did see I saw a PFT tweet highlighting his shirt, and you could see another green collar underneath 62. So that's most likely the case. Look at that. Then he gets to take a picture with Big Dumper afterwards. Mariners, Ebo, kind of feeling like a bit of a team of destiny here a little bit. Can they finally get it done?
I think if you're a Mariners fan, you got to feel really, really good about the team you have, solely because for the last couple of years, you've had one of these elite starting rotations with Bryce Wu and Logan Gilbert and George Kirby. Now you got an offense to back it up, too. I mean, Jorge Polanco hits the two home runs in Game 2. You have obviously Scott Raleigh, who's 60. Eugenio's close to 50 home runs in the regular season. I would feel great if I was a Mariners fan about making them out of the American League. I still don't know how I feel if I'm any team that's not the Dodgers. But the Mariners, I mean, you got to feel great. This might be your actual first opportunity to win a World Series, which is awesome.
Ebo, any thoughts on the game coming up today before as we wrap up, prepare to head to the college football world?
My only thought is that how lucky are we to have 4 games today?
Yeah.
Four baseball games today. We could have had only 3. Potentially, as of last night, as of the 3rd inning of the Yankees game. Max Valente, shout out Max, you guys may know him from Pardon My Take. He said it's the closest this feels to a March Madness day, and I kind of agree with him.
It's kind of nice, too. 4 games, no football going toe-to-toe with it either. So we don't have to do the dog with too many tennis ball things. We just have great, high-leverage, live-action sports all day long.